Hey, how's it going everybody? It's me, Scott. Thank you very much for joining us. As you can see, we're back. We're playing some more Blueprints. We should have a chunky allowance today. Let's just open it. Look how thick it is. Oh, I think it's like $5 or $6. It's 5, right? Yeah, $5. Right, let's go and open the outside room. We'll have a little look at that. We've got a few things we can work on. We've got the periodic table puzzle, which the only word I could figure out was push. Hopefully we can open that back up. So the problem is there's a couple of combinations that need to go with it. We've got the chessboard. What have we got here? The tool shed, the shelter, or the hovel. Special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of gems. Let's try that one. I think we've already had this before because we turned on the thing over here, right? Is there anything else in here? Mr. Ravine. Okay. And Babbage doesn't like Mr. Ravine. Turns out. What's that up there? Okay, don't think there's anything in here, so... I mean, to be fair, if I lived in this situation, I wouldn't do a load of work either. Although he has got some bear traps. Right. Let's get cracking, shall we? Yeah, we definitely got the tool shed puzzle. Not the tool shed puzzle, the chessboard puzzle. We've definitely got the periodic table puzzle. There's a few other things that we've got in our notes to go through, but one thing we don't know is where safes are. Whenever you enter a room, gain 2 steps. Steps are going to be really important to us, so let's take those. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything in here. I'm going to try and spend a bit more time in each room just to see if I can see anything. The parlour? Parlour leads us back where we came from, but I think that's okay. I say I'm going to spend more time in rooms. I'm not going to spend more time in this room. I hate it. Okay. The empty boxes both have true statements. The blue box has a true statement. This box contains the gems. It does. Nice. We got a chess piece in here. Yeah, it's a black pawn. I don't know if we need to worry about that. There was one in a package will be delivered in the mail room. I'm going to go Nook, I think. Although this blocks off a load of things. I'm going to go Nook. We've got what chess pieces in here? White pawn in A2. I've got to go all the way to the bottom of my notes. Hold on. We've got the freezer. I think we just need a furnace near the freezer, but I'm not sure. Okay. So we said A2 was pawn. Okay. So that was a black one, so we don't need that. This is a castle. This is in B3. Okay, two of them done. Ooh. Always love a magnifying glass. Okay, let's go this way first then. The den, the music room, or the thing. I don't know if having gems is that important. The steps for the music room seems like a lot. But you do get 2 keys. I'm going to take it just because I want to know if it's always the secret garden key. No, it's the car keys this time. Okay. Noted in verse. What is this? Have I taken a picture of this? I'll look through all my notes to see if I've taken a picture. Hold on. There's so many of them. It's ridiculous. No, I don't think so. Okay. This is an interesting one because it feels like it's similar to, we had like an eyeball spiral pattern. Just waiting for my screen print. Hold on, there we go. Okay, you can go in there. Okay, this is sending us back down, but I think that's okay. Drawing room study. Okay, this is pretty good with everything else. It is a dead end, but... So we've done this. We did find this board with the king on, queen on, one of them. So I think we know all this, right? This is them figuring out the puzzles, and this is them asking for paintings. Oh, have we opened this? Have we opened this? We have opened the office, right? Okay, well look, I've got a shed load of dates to try, so bear with me. I'll be right back. I've got to find my dates, hold on. I reckon we've got about 25 now. Most of them are relevant. 0205. Bosh. It's not it. I'll be right back. Okay, no luck. Not a single one of my dates open this. I feel like we just need to spend a bit more time in here. Because we've got a load of dates and not a single one of them. Wait. Why is there a chess piece here? I just took it that this was the... I got nothing. I got nothing. I mean, he's got to be in here, right? This is on D8. Is it 4408? That feels like a stretch. That's not even a date. I mean, it's got to have something to do with... the only reason I'm saying it's got to have something to do with this is because that is there, right? D8. Is there like a number or something that this equates to in chess? I don't play enough chess to figure it out. If it is anything to do with chess. Okay, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Anything. No, I'm lost. All right, okay. Let's move on. I'm going to go back. Well, steps are really important to us, but I'm going to go back to where we started. And we'll just go through the foyer the other way. Showroom. That's not going to help us. We need way more money. Corridor dining room. We'll take it in case it helps with steps later on. I'm just trying to be a bit more... Okay, a white pawn in here as well. The conservatory is always good. We'll take it. So there's a black castle in here. Okay, Great Hall, drafting studio. Select a new floor plan to permanently add to your estate. Well, we want this commonplace, right? 2 gems to draft, okay. Spare room. It's cheap, but I don't want it. Great Hall. Let's make it standard, because if we can get things, then... And we know it's always going to be locked, which maybe isn't good, but if we can get... What the heck? What are these books? Wait, what? What are these books? Is that something to do with this? Let's draw the den. What are the books? Is that the redraw thing? I still feel like there's something to do with the time in this room. Okay. Whenever you draft another green room, 2 gems will sprout in this room. This is a dead end, but is it what we need to then go back to the foundation? Or do we not take the risk? I don't think we take the risk. Especially with steps being so important to us. Commissary, billiard room, closet. Let's go billiard room. Okay, 7. Oh, God. 16 plus 5 is 21. Plus 4 is 25. Take away 20 is 5. Take away 3 is 2. Uh, 7 plus 8. Okay. I can't remember what these were. Hold on. It was pink. Where's pink? Hold on. Find pink. Pink is multiply. Let me get me calc. So what are we doing? We're doing 7 plus 8. Take away 14 is 1 times 12 is 12. Okay. So purple is divide. So 20 multiplied by 20. So is it just 20? Thanks. We did it. We got some keys. You know what? I've never checked the pockets. Is there anything in any of the pockets? Oh. Okay. Guess I'll never check them again. The planetarium, the gymnasium, or the commissary. None massively help me, but this is going to... I'm going to have to walk all the way around, but it might give us some stuff. Gem salt shaker. Every time we eat food, we get more. Sledgehammer, metal detector. Why is everything so expensive? Because steps are so expensive, so important. Let's get this. Okay. I hate seeing us. Oh, I should have got the thing. Okay, we're going to use a key to open this. Should have got a sledgehammer, right? Ooh. where are we going? Across this way, up here. Let's just go down in case there was an upgrade disc down here before, right? Doesn't look like it, disappointingly. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. So we know it has to be a date that opens that safe, right? And none of the dates I've written down work. And all we know is there's a chessboard with a queen. Oh, crap. Chapel it is then. Ooh, don't need any of these gems, but nice. There's got to be a way of opening that again. Can't see any money in here. Drawing room, kitchen. I guess we go kitchen. Because we can buy ourselves some more food. Oh, we can only buy a banana. Beef stew pie. Okay. Why can we turn the water off to this room as well? Mailroom, workshop, closet. Not one of these help us. In fact, it ends our run, right? Pantry goes in the right direction at least. And will give us some more steps. Is there a chess piece in here? I've stopped looking for chess pieces. Walk-in closet, courtyard. We'll take it. Okay, there's a metal detector. I could do a shovel, really. Hallway. Let's go with hallway, because I guess if we get to the end, we can start going the other way as well, right? We'll use a key. We've got 6 of them. Garage. Yes, please. Although it's a dead end. Let's take security. It's another 3 steps gone. Oop. Don't know if it's worth doing any of the other stuff until we know if we're going to get it. Where's this taking us? Up. Okay, we'll use a key. Another garage. Still no other exits. The workshop or the boudoir. Let's take the boudoir because we haven't been in there very often. I think this is just showing us that the safe is there, right? Uh, 25012 or 2412, I can't remember. Okay, so we know that the safes that we open generally are in here. I should really take copies of these letters because I can't remember them. Okay, showroom, archive, utility closet. Let's redraw. Oh, that's what that's for. Mailroom office doesn't help. Pool does help, sort of. Drafting studio. 6 steps, but it's a new room for us. Very detailed paper model of a safe. What? What? Okay. Well, look, I guess I'm going to start typing in. Actually, you know what? Let's leave this, because maybe there's a clue in here. December 14th. If this is... Does this even work? December 14th. Drafting strategy. This is volume 1. Hold on. Have I read this already? No. Okay. I'm going to come back to this book in a second. This is really annoying me that there's a date in here and it's not the date I want. Oh, hold on. Saturday the 7th of November. I mean, it can't be that, right? I'm going to have to try and type in all of my dates, right? Can't even have this sledgehammer. Pickaxe, whatever it is. Okay. Drafting spectrum by the editor. Should come as no surprise that the first colour that comes to mind when speaking about blueprints is blue. And while it's true most architectural plans and designs are found on blue paper, it's not the only colour on which floor plans are drafted. In fact, originally they were not blue at all. I really wish I could hide you out of the way. There we go. Not blue at all. Hundreds of years ago, the chemicals used to create floor plans caused coated paper to turn black when exposed to light. This raven hue, perhaps more fitting to the region of Oris. Okay. Just write in Oris equals black. Okay. Was decidedly more difficult to affix an architect's revision edits to, and so blue was proposed as an ideal replacement, as it had no political ties to any other realm. By the 4th era, all plans were being printed on blue paper. Over the years, the fear of political connotations deferred to innovation and used coloured prints eventually. Coloured prints eventually became popular with engineers and architects who used hues as a way to differentiate various types of buildings and rooms. Violet plans, for example, are only used when creating plans for a bedroom, while an orange floor plan is immediately inform a contractor that the print contains design for a hallway. In this issue of drafting strategy, we will explore the different features of each type of floor plan and look at the underlying connections that tie each room to its colour. Nursery. Most violet dreams. The bedroom is often referred to as the heart of the home, and with good reason. It is the place where people can rest during a long day, where they can kick up their feet for a bit of recharge their batteries. Architects will always use violet bordered floor plans and for bedrooms and the comforting purple hues encountered while drafting will usually let a wary traveller know they have found a room in which they can rest up. Architects may wish to utilise bedroom strategies if they are the type who love to explore and backtrack frequently. Having excess of steps usually affords bedroom enthusiasts the mobility to be carefree when their plans for the day. Bedrooms violet associated resource steps, average number of doors 1 or 2, extra items likely, synergy, sleeping mask, nursery, and servants' quarters. Okay. Indoor verdure. Green rooms are a wonderful way to bring the outdoors indoors and provide a breath of fresh air for the home. The abundance of plant life, rich soil, and natural resources in these spaces make them extremely appealing for architects who enjoy open spaces, enjoy gardening and open spaces. These floor plans are extremely synergistic, and strategy centered around green will often involve drafting as many color tiles as possible. The more green rooms you are able to draft in your home, the more powerful their effect will become. Additionally, these spaces are more likely than any other type of room in their house to contain piles of dirt for digging. Green rooms green, associated resources gems, number of doors 2 to 3. Often they have extra items and synergies. Green room shovels, watering can we haven't even seen. Orange passage. If the bedroom in the heart of the home, then the hallways are the arteries, serving as diverging paths that branch out and connect different parts of the house and lead visitors to their intended destination. While these orange corridors are often overlooked as one travels through them, they are a vital component of any house. The numerous doors found in each hallway provide the means to add more rooms to your house, and more hallways. And the more hallways you have, the less likely you are to draft yourself a dead end. Hallway strategies are ideal for the architect who prefer more rooms and flexible options for expansion over pure resources. Hallways orange keys are the main resource. Associated number of doors 3 to 4. Rarely they have extra items. Foyer, lockpick kit, and hall pass. Golden trim. Shops are an essential part of any large estate, providing a convenient place for staff and residents to purchase items without having to leave the property. Including the last of these floor plans in your home, at least one of these floor plans in your home will provide you with an outlet for any coins that are found during the day. Strategies that involve generating lots of gold will usually want to draft multiple shops. Room to expand the range of shopping opportunities. These floor plans are bordered with shades of gold, enhancing the sense of luxury and refinement. The shopping experience, whether it's a quick snack or a high-end fashion item, where having a well-placed shop where within the estate can greatly enhance the remote of life for the entire household. Shops, gold, coins, average number of doors 2, extra items never for free, and synergies, coin purse and coupon book and vault. Negative space. Red rooms are a daring addition to any home, providing a small element of danger that can excite and thrill both residents and visitors. While these rooms come with a certain level of risk, they also offer a potential for substantial returns, as they provide many a door as they do opportunities. Architects who are willing to take the plunge and draft red rooms are often rewarded with a unique, striking space that leaves a lasting impression on those who enter. Just like in life, taking risk can be intimidating, but those who dare to venture outside their comfort zone can reap the rewards. Red rooms, red vexillation, average doors 3 to 4, and very rarely items. Shelter, tomato soup, and skilled players. Well, not any of those. Prismatic rooms. You may on rare occasions notice some floor plans that are more than one colour in their design. These rooms are unique in that they simultaneously share all the characteristics of each type of room associated with those colours. For example, a floor plan with a violet and gold border would be best described as a bedroom shop. We know what you're buying there. While an orange and green one might contain a corridor of greenery and plants. The aquarium is a very useful multicolour floor plan as it supports all of the colour base listed in this example in this volume. For example, you can give it a bonus steps for a nursery as well as having unlocked a foyer. Okay. Words from the editor. As we reach the end of this drafting volume strategy, we hope you found it valuable insights into colour inspiration for your next architectural project. From the purples of the dreams to the reds of our fears, we believe that no ambition for the architect is too brave and no design too colourful. To achieve our goals, we must delve into the spectrum, drawing upon all colours of ideas and daring merit. At the end of the day, colour is not just another tool. Some wield it to express their own creativity. Some hoist it up as a display of theirs, other own power. Some use it to calculate great sums, but all of us want to find a colour we can call our own. Okay, so this is the thing we wanted to do when we came in. We get to add a new room. This is a drafting studio. We'll be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your pool. The clock tower. Tomorrow you will start with 1 key for each clock room you draw today. Solarium. You are more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. A dovecote. When you draw a dovecote while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. That seems huge, doesn't it? Let's do it. It's a dead end, but... Right, I'm going to have to... I'm going to have to try all my dates in here. Bear with me 1 second. Let me see what I can do. I'll put you on pause for a second. Okay, no luck. Look, I think we've got to the point where we know the answers to these safes are in these rooms. So there's nothing here, right? There's a date here and we know it's not that. There's no date on this book other than it's a Let's just check the last page. January edition, so it's not that. There's nothing over here. There's nothing on this. Nothing on this. It just leaves this, right? Okay. So we know that gates and dates is on the thing. Hold on. We're in November. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That can't be it, can it? I got nothing else to go on. But I think we're getting to the point where we know... I tried 7 for the 11th, right? We know that the solutions are in these rooms. We know that what did our phrase say? If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. Small gates. These are small gates, right? This is probably the most obvious one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8th of November. Woohoo! Okay, we've solved that. Now we have to find the solutions in the rooms. This is number 5. Hold on, look. Number 5. What we got? Uncle, in a few hours we are departing as planned. We will be taking the old mountain way tunnels to the north. We'll go as far as we can by trolley until the rails give out. Then we'll proceed on foot until we reach the southern border. I've never been as excited, nervous and heartbroken. I may never know if I've made the right decisions, but I've made the ones I felt my father might have nodded in approval at. I'm leaving a message for Simon here in the safe houses. This unhollowed cavern that we called home for the last year. If something should happen to me, please guide him to this place. Try to show him these lost days were all for. Explain to him if you can the intersection between foolishness and doctrine, the thin wire we stood upon, above the world holding hands and throwing stones. In these days we were guilty of everything. As always, Mary. Okay, so we know there's like a minecart down by the thing. Now, what number was this? Hold on. This was number 5. I've got to write this down. Drafting room. 5, and the number was 811. Okay, so out of curiosity, the study. Is it the study? The only thing we have is that D12. Is anything in chest called a gate? I'm going to... What's a gate in chess? Glossary of chess. Oh my god, there's so much. Who knew? I'm looking for G's. Hold on. Game clock, game score, Gardes, GM, good bishop. What about dates? Is there anything to do with dates? Dark square, bishop, dark squares, dead draw, decoy, defense, deflection, demonstration. Nothing. Can't be the, like, what number was it on? D8. Can't be like December 8th. If it is, I'm going to be annoyed. And I don't know if I've got enough steps to get back there. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So not really. Okay. I guess we move on. Was there a chess piece in here? There is, I can't see it. Okay, let's use key. Showroom, coat check, mailroom. Do we just end it and then try and get back to the safe and just study and try that code? I mean, it's a risk, but... Oh, we've got the security down as well. Let's get the mailroom. Because that means we'll get a parcel. I see ya. Okay. Back to security, please. I'm not sure I'm going to have enough steps to get back there. The pool, the veranda, the dark room. These all cost steps. I'm just going to put you in and I'm going to run and hope. Where am I going? All the way to the courtyard. Into the pantry. Okay, sorry about that. The doorbell went. Where was I going? Into the chapel. Where do I go from the chapel? I've only got one option anyway, right? 8 steps left. Please let us get there. That one's the music room over there, right? Oh, crap. Five steps. So, the only thing I can think is this is like a month and this is a date. Because there's nothing else for us to go on in this room, right? December 8th or 08/12. Holy crap. That one I'm not... That one has annoyed me somewhat. I'm going to be honest. Because... Oh, hold on. So this is number 2. Study. I reckon I got lucky with the office. I typed in all of the dates we'd written down and it worked. I reckon we got fortunate. So study. And I think that's thrown me off even more because I'm like, well, it's got to be a date that we've gathered on our wanders. 02. Okay, what have we got? More reading. December 8th. M. Be prepared for our plans to be set in motion in a month or two. It's all lining up and all of our hard work is about to come to fruition. I've just learned that several members of the museum's guard are sympathetic in our cause. We suspect 2 more to be pure opportunists, who loyalty expends to their own coin purse. Your uncle has already agreed to let us use Mount Holly's flexible floor plan for a trial run, assuming the red print we have secured of the museum's closed exhibit is in fact accurate and up to date. We should begin these trials without delay once you arrive. If you can, within the next 2 months, fabricate some fiction that might alleviate the presence of servant staff. Until we meet on the shores of the white sand, Caleb. Wait, so they closed, they stole the gems? You found a secret floor plan to permanently add it to the closed exhibit. Yes. That's interesting, that. Yeah, I wonder if I was just thrown off more by the thing. What other rooms have we seen safes in? I can't remember. How many steps have we got? 4. I guess we wrap up here, right? There's no point going anywhere else. Well, that's interesting that we opened 2 safes today. We've got 2 more. I don't know where they are, mind you. I don't know what rooms they're in. But from our point of view, it was a big day. I think learning that the answers to the safes are in the rooms, like the first one we found, which was the first one we found was the boudoir. Then we got lucky with the office, and then we figured out the drawing room. Because the office we got lucky with, I just assumed that some of it was on the dates and the documents we picked up. But the answers are in the rooms. That helps. Okay. Well, look, we're going to wrap up here. Let's call it a day. Don't think there's any more. Oh, I didn't look at puzzles, chess pieces. I need to do a run where the only thing I'm interested in is getting chess pieces down, or at least documenting what rooms they're in. Mid-sized villa. This is quite useful. If we can find a way of getting more steps, that was really useful to not have to worry about the gems. Okay, look, we're going to wrap up here. We've done spectacularally well for once. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe button, follow us on X ScottDogGaming. If you want to watch the next episode right now, it's on YouTube Members. $2.99 for early access to every single video that we upload. Thank you so much. I'll see you again soon.